Now to request your free decision guide and learn more about the kinds of plans that will be here for you now and down the road.
I have a lifetime of experience, so I know how important that is.
All right, coming up, babies were dying, and it was all happening on one nurse's shift. Janine Jones was convicted of killing one of those babies, so why not more? We're asking the district attorney who prosecuted this case, coming up in 10 minutes. Well, a 13-year-old girl said she was relentlessly picked on, teased, and taunted. So what did her parents do? Well, they first called the school, said there was a problem, and the school said they couldn't handle it, so what did the parents do? They said, all right, we'll call the cops. So you know what the cops did? They arrested the 12-year-old. Now, the cops guys said it was harassment, okay? Enough for disorderly conduct. What do you think? Arrest a 12-year-old?
If it arose to that, if the facts, whatever that kid was doing at that particular time arose to the level of harassment, then yes.
Mike, you're a cop.
You know, at first blush, I said, are you kidding me? But then if the school didn't take care of it, and they turned to the law enforcement community to take care of it, and they thought there was criminality, yeah.
All right, here's the aha moment. The parent said, my daughter who was bullied, picked on, said, I'm having feelings of suicide. And that's what she told the cops, and the cops said, that's it, you're arrested. Change your mind?
That changed my mind because when your child, when you hear suicide, I mean, then you think the worst. And if the school can't handle it, call the police, do something fast. I mean, you want to save your kid.
Is it the school's job to handle it?
Oh, I think initially,
absolutely.
Yes, and that was the first thing that I thought of was these parents were so desperate they had to go to police. This is a private school. You have to think they're paying thousands of dollars for this kid.
Right.
I'm sorry, if that was my kid, I'd be pulling you out of school if you're not keeping my kid safe and listening to me.
Exactly.
If that's the case here.
Well, apparently in the same area, there was another 15-year-old that was being bullied. She took her life.
Right.
And so the community is very sensitive about this. The cops are sensitive about this. So they heard about this case, and they didn't even mess around. They just did it. Now, are they overreacting, or are they just doing what they...
You got to get the message out there. You got to get the message out there. Bullies have gotten away with it for so long. If this is what it takes to get them to step up and clean up their act, then this is what it takes,
And it's a huge problem. I mean, not only does bullying impact the kids who are bullied, but the kids who are bullied sometimes then become more and more aggressive. And we see that a lot of these school shooters and people who do these mass
We're bullied.
We're bullied.
And what about the parents of the child who was the bully, of the 12-year-old? Where are their parents? You know, have the school spoken with the parents of this bully? That's what I'd like to know. And if so, why didn't they do something to put a stop to it so law enforcement wouldn't have to get involved?
At that age, you have to feel like somebody has your back.
Right, right.
Really
I mean, and have your parents having your back makes a huge difference to how you're going to see yourself and shape your views of how valued you are.
And Christy, the school said they worked really closely with the police, and even though they are a private school, they didn't feel like they could handle it.
Well, yeah, and that's
bullying
frightening.
is a growing
that
problem.
means it
Bottom
is
line,
huge.
it's a
And let me
problem.
tell you why. Listen, according to iSafe.org, 77% of students have admitted to being the victim of one type of bullying or another. 77%. This is huge.
All right, we want you to be the judge now. We always love it when you weigh in. Should police arrest students for bullying? Vote now on HLNTV.com/Raising America. We will have your verdict later this hour. Up next, Raising America investigates